Hello and welcome to... Today I will be telling you the most scariest, terrifying stories heard all around the globe. So grab a friend, a drink, some popcorn, and a teddy bear. Buckle up. It's gonna be one terrifying roller coaster ride. Alright, we're gonna start with story number 1. Now, this one just freaks me out so much. So we're gonna start with this guy named, let's call him John. It was a gloomy Sunday morning. John had just woken up. He had a really nice sleep. 8 hours, didn't wake up all night. John had a really good morning. He made himself some breakfast and went to the gym and he showered. Everything was going perfect. So he thought. John decided to sit in his living room to watch some TV when all of a sudden it got quiet. Too quiet. In the distance, he heard a noise, a type of ringing. John slowly followed the loud ringing. It rang and it rang. It got louder and louder the closer he got, when suddenly he found himself standing in front of his bedroom door. He opened the door slowly, and on his bed he saw his cell phone. It was ringing really loud. He picked up the phone, thinking to himself, who could be calling me on my day off? He was so confused. The phone kept on ringing and ringing, so John decided to answer. As he slowly put the phone up to his ear, his breathing got louder and heavy. He slowly let out a hello, and no one answered. So then he tried again. Hello? And then somebody replied. As John listened to the strange voice, he started shaking. John dropped the phone and he ran away. As the phone laid on the ground, all you heard was a strange voice say, "Can you come into work? Can you come into work?
Can you come into work?"
After John had run away, he was never found. Who knows what happened to John? Ooh, that one literally gives me the chills, but not as much as the next story freaks me out. There once was a girl named Jessica. She was a small town girl living in a lonely world. Jessica loved social media. She was, well, a social media whore. She had everything. Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Tinder, Bumble, you name it. At Jess_beauty, she called herself. She loved her followers and her followers loved her. Or so she thought. One day, Jessica laid in bed, scrolling through Instagram. She looked at her profile and then realized it's been a while since she last posted. So she did her makeup, chose an outfit, and went outside to take a OOTD outfit of the day. She took the most basic but high quality picture. Jessica ran back into her bedroom and started to edit her picture. When she was done, she thought to herself, wow, this is such a great picture. So aesthetic. It goes with my theme. It's gonna get so many likes.
Or so she thought.
Jessica looked at the time. 3:15, she said out loud. Should I post it? She whispered. Jessica was about to do the unthinkable. She opened the Instagram app and proceeded to upload. Jessica was very undecisive on whether or not she should post it now or just post it later. Her hand shook in fear as she typed out OOTD, outfit of the day. She slowly reached with her finger towards the share button. Jessica pressed it and her picture was uploaded. She closed the app quickly and said, I'll check back in an hour. An hour goes by and Jess opens up her Instagram. What she saw, even she couldn't believe it. She looks at her notifications and sees that she only got 43 likes and 1 comment. I know, scary. Jessica let out a scream. She quickly deleted her post and said, I'll repost it at 7 p.m. And so Jess did. Some people say Jessica lost 43 followers that day. Rest in peace. At Jess_beauty. Oh, that one freaks me out so much. Like, oh, it's too real for me. Like, dude, that one freaks me out. But not as much as this next one I'm about to tell you guys. This one's terrifying. For a while, Amy had been going to the gym. She was on this whole fitness journey, and one day, on a rainy afternoon, Amy decided to go to the gym. She headed straight towards the treadmill. The gym was very empty that day. She was the only one there. Amy was very excited because she loved when she was the only one at the gym, or so she thought. Before Amy hopped on the treadmill, she had to do the basics. Stretch, put her headphones on, and put her gym playlist on Spotify. After that, she hopped on the treadmill. She slowly hit the quick start button and set her speed to 4.2, which was a fast walking speed. Amy slowly looked around and started to get scared. She thought to herself,
Why is no one here? Where did everybody go?
All of a sudden, one of Amy's favorite songs came on. All you ladies pop your pussy like this. She let out a big
Hey.
and she started getting hella ratchet. Amy reached for her phone and proceeded to open up Snapchat. Now, Amy loved Snapchatting at the gym. She needed to let the world know that she was working out. But unfortunately, Amy had a really old phone, an iPhone 6 Plus. And on top of that, it glitched all the time. Amy proceeded to take the snap. She quickly realized that her phone was glitching, so she knew exactly what to do. She needed to restart her app. She quickly double-clicked her home button and proceeded to close all the apps. Her fingers moved fast as she proceeded to close all the apps, but she came across her Spotify app, and Amy did the unthinkable. She accidentally closed her music app. Amy, what were you thinking? Amy quickly pressed the emergency stop button and let out a big scream. She had closed her music app. She sat on the ground crying. Her workout was ruined. Amy packed up her stuff and left home. And the gym staff never saw Amy again. Legend has it that she's still paying for her gym membership. Poor Amy. That story like still gives me chills. Oh my god, like I can't even imagine like doing that, you know, like I would. Oh, that just freaks me out like so much. Oh my god. But this next story is so terrifying. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Lorraine. Lorraine was a very sweet young girl. She was in high school, 11th grade. That year, she promised herself that she was gonna get a boyfriend. Now, there was only one boy that she was interested in. His name was Jake. Jake was pretty handsome, very tall, and had a nice smile. And Jake was very, very popular. There was only one problem with Jake. He was a fuckboy. Now, Jake loved hitting on poor innocent girls. He loved breaking their hearts. One day, Lorraine gets the courage to walk up to Jake and ask for his number. Jake smiled at Lorraine and proceeded to give his number to Lorraine. She was so happy. She smiled and giggled and thought to herself, this is it. He's mine. He's gonna be my first boyfriend. Or so she thought. Jake had a reputation of being a homie hopper. And if you don't know what a homie hopper is, it's basically a man whore. So it's not a surprise that Lorraine would be his next victim. That night, Lorraine laid in her bed and thought of Jake. And so she said, maybe I should text him. So she did. They talked all night, all day. Jake would tell Lorraine how pretty she was and how much he wanted to take her out on a date. Lorraine would soak up all of his sweet words. 3 months go by and Lorraine notices that they still haven't been on a date. So she proceeds to ask him, when are you taking me on a date? And Jake responds with a IDK, I'm really busy right now. Lorraine starts to get worried and she thinks that Jake is losing interest. They both wish each other a good night. And the next morning, Lorraine decides to text him. She sends a, good morning, Jake. What's about to happen next might freak you out. It had been 10 minutes since Lorraine last sent that message. She was getting worried. 20 minutes go by and still nothing. After 2 hours go by, Lorraine decides to go to her text messages just to make sure that the text message was delivered. And what Lorraine saw next was terrifying. Lorraine saw that she had been left on red. Later that morning, Lorraine was found dead. She cried so much that she literally didn't have any fluids in her system. She died of a broken heart, all because she was left on red. Jake was never seen. Some people say he moved, and some people say that the ghost of Lorraine came to his house and killed him. Legend has it, if you get a text message from an unknown number, it's Lorraine. Whew. Oh, I literally just got the chills, oh my god. That's the worst. I can't even. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of SpOoPy Stories in the Dark. If you guys did, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. Good night, everyone. Don't let the bed bugs bite.